One thing within console that helps to manage MECM infrastructure, whether it's planning for application deployment, patch deployment, servicing or anything else, and that thing is collection. Because with the help of collection, we can match client needs to perform operations on multiple resources at one time. In this video, we will have more understanding on collections with different scenarios, different type of collections, and get an overview of it. Also, we will understand how to add members to collection with 4 methods. That is direct, which is also called as static collection. Second is query, that is dynamic based collection. And third, include collection. And fourth, exclude collection. All this we are going to cover in this particular video. If you are new to this particular channel, then please click subscribe so that you get more updates related to MECM. This is your host Yagnesh Malavya welcoming you. So as you see on screen, this is a Microsoft document which is referring to collections. Over here they have given different examples how collection can be beneficial. Example, if you're looking to create a collection for all the computers that is located in particular location, that is London headquarters, then the collection can be done with the based on OU. So all the devices that are part of that particular OU will be in that particular collection. So the permission or anything else is very easy to manage on that particular collection. Then if there is a requirement where on a particular application you need to create a collection, whether its application is present or not present, then that also can be done. Similarly, if we are looking to manage a client setting, then collection can be created based on it. Similarly, for power management or role-based administration, which is also called as RBAC, for that also, even if you are looking to create maintenance window, so all this type of scenarios based collection can be created. So this is a brief understanding with a couple of scenarios how collection can be beneficial. Now we will understand different types of collection. So as you see on screen, there are 2 collections, user collections and device collection. Now user collection will be having all the users and groups which is present. Now this particular users and groups, from where it will get it? It will get it from Active Directory users and computer. So if I go into the domain, and I can see there are few users present over here, as well as in this particular user folder I am seeing multiple users and groups that is present. So that is about the user. Similarly, if I go again back to the MECM console, over here there are device collection where I'm seeing few of the pre-existing device collection that is present. Now this particular device collection, that is all systems, there are few of the machines that are displayed over here. This all will be coming through the domain. So if I go back to the domain and if I go to computers, here I'm seeing few computers. So this machines that are present is populated over here, because this again there was a setting that is done in the administration. Over here into hierarchy setting, in the discovery I have enabled Active Directory user discovery as well as system discovery, because of which I am able to see users and devices in my console within asset and compliance. So there are few of the pre-existing users and computers. Let us understand what is that. Over here in the document it's mentioned there are built-in collection all user groups, which contains the user group that are discovered by Active Directory security group and discovery. All users, all user and user groups. This is a only user group. Over here it's users, and this is a combination of all users and all user group collection. Similarly, all desktop and server client, all mobile devices, all systems. So these are the built-in collection that are already existing. Now the best practice is not to do anything with this built-in collection. However, if we are looking forward to do any configuration, it's better to create a custom collection and do the configuration. So let us understand how to do this custom collections. We can create the collection and how to add members. So over here, if I go to user collection, and if I create a new collection, I can do a right click, create user collection, or on the top left I will see a create user collection. So I will see a window where I can give a name, mention user collection, and in the limiting collection. Now what is the limiting collection? It is saying that from which particular collection you want the information to be pulled. So I will select all users and user group, OK, and I click next. So define membership rules for this collection. So as I mentioned earlier, there are multiple methods of adding devices to the collection. Let's click on the add rule. Over here I am seeing 5 rules. Most prominently that I have been familiar with is direct rule, query rule, include collection, and exclude collection. So let's have an understanding on that. If I click on direct rule, basically this is a static rule where I can select any user manually. So if I click over here next, it is giving me an option: resource name, user resource, attribute name, name. So you can change this particular thing. However, my requirement is to find user name, so this particular criteria which is set is correct. So over here I can either enter name manually or I can use percentage sign. So I will use percentage sign and next. So it will show me all the users that are present. So over here you are seeing 2 users because I have renamed this particular user with the name Pinto. So anyways, we will select this particular user lab John and I click next. So this particular user is added by clicking next and going through the steps, which is simple. Now this particular user collection is showing 0 members. We'll refresh. We can wait or we can refresh. So I will just refresh. It is showing 1 member. So show members, and here I am seeing John. So this is a simple way which I have used direct method to add collection. So this is also called as static method. So the next method that we will see is query base. So again I will create a user collection. I will write as query collection. Over here I can choose all users and groups. Next, add rule, I'm selecting query rule. Now here again I will give a name. Over here I need to set a criteria. So if I go to edit query statement, I will go to criteria, and here there is a star sign. I will select that, and then I will get a window of criteria where I will select the attribute class as user resource and attribute. So if I select a security group name and press OK, I need to select a value. So it's saying that which particular group you are referring to. If I select this particular group, domain admins, I press OK, OK, and over here OK, OK, and then I can select use incremental updates for this collection, because whenever there is an update in that particular domain admin group, over here it will auto update. Else there is a full update evaluation which is scheduled every 7 days. So I will select this particular thing and proceed, next, next, and close. Now this is a query user collection. Let's refresh. Yeah, I am seeing 4 members. So let's see show members: Pinto, MECM admin, SQL admin, and Yagnesh. So similarly, there is a device collection. These are the pre-existing device collection. I will go and create a device collection. So I can create a direct collection by manually adding the devices, which is one direct collection. Again, I need to choose limiting collection. I will use all systems. Okay, next. Over here I'm selecting direct rule. So it's giving system resource name, so I need to enter the host name. If I use anything else, then similarly that information I need to enter over here. I will just enter Win10. it is not giving me any result because I need to enter the complete name. Now I got it. So suppose if I need to use only half letters, then I can use wildcard character. So I will use %sign after win and next. So all the devices which will be starting with win, that will be populated. So right now I'm only having one device. That's the reason I'm seeing it over here. I click next, next, close, next, next, close. So I'm seeing one collection that is created with direct collection. If I refresh this over here, one member is there. If I check the membership by double clicking or right click show members, I will see. So this is the way we can add the devices to direct collection. There is another way where we can add the devices to direct collection. If I go to all systems and if I choose this particular device, I add selected items to existing device collection. I can choose this particular collection over here and press OK. So again, this particular device will be added. It is showing me over here. So these are the couple of ways where we can add members to direct collection. So now let us create query based device collection. For that I will go to device collection. I need to do a right click, create device collection. Over here let us take a scenario that I need all the Win10 devices through query base. So I can type Win10 devices query and I need to select limiting collection as all system. Next, over here add rule, and now instead of direct rule I will choose query rule. I will mention query rule for Win10 devices. I will select edit query statement. In this I need to select criteria, select criteria. Over here I will select and I will search for system resources. So this is a system resource and I need to find for operating system name and version. So attribute class system resource, attribute operating system name and version. OK, and in the value I will click it. So it is giving me two options, server and workstation. These are the machines that are available in my environment. So I will select ND workstation 10.0. OK. OK. So as you see over here, this particular criteria is there. Similarly, like if I'm looking for the devices that are having a particular software, I can do the same thing, attribute class, and over here I can select install application or install software, and then I need to select the product name and proceed. However, currently I'm looking for is the operating system name and version. So I will cancel this and I will press OK. OK, next, next, close. So as you see over here, this particular collection Win10 device query shows 0. If I do a right click refresh, it is showing 1. So if I double click on it or right click show members, it is showing me Win10 device. So any devices henceforth is created in my environment which is Windows 10, that particular device will automatically be part of this particular collection because we have set as a query based collection. So now let us move forward and understand the other component, that is include collection. Now basically if I want to include another collection into this collection, that I can define it. Example, I can right click over here and click on properties. It will give me a membership rule, this particular rule that we have already defined. So now if I need that few set of devices which is part of another collection should be part of this collection, I can add rule and include collection. So suppose I need the devices which are part of direct collection, then I can select and press OK. I can apply and OK. So I can refresh it, right click refresh. As you see right now it's 1, but now we are seeing 2 devices. Let's see show members. So Win10 was already there, domain came up, So suppose if we need to exclude few set of devices from a particular collection, similar thing we can do it. However, right now instead of include collection, we will use exclude collection. So we'll go to properties of this particular collection, membership rule. Over here, this particular query rule is already there. I will not touch that. Direct collection, I will remove it by clicking delete, and now I will add rule as exclude collection. So the devices which are part of direct collection will be excluded. I will press OK, apply, and OK. Again I go to device collection. This particular Builtin device query is refreshing, as you see over here. If I do a right click show members or double click over there, it will open. So there is no items found. The reason, even though Builtin device was fetched with the query rule, exclude collection is making sure that if the device is part of the exclude, then they will not be added, and hence we are seeing no devices over here. So a quick recap about the collections that we discussed: user collection and device collection. 4 key methods of adding members. First, direct, that is static. Second is query based, that is dynamic. Third, include collection and exclude collection. So that's the learning that I am sharing. If you feel that the content that I am sharing is good, then please encourage by liking and commenting, because your comments are really helping me to come up with more valuable knowledge sessions. And also do subscribe to this particular channel so that you get more updates related to MECM. With this is your host Yagnesh Malavia, thanking you for watching this video.